Okay, what's going on, everybody? Mangg. Welcome back to Hanging with Mangg.
Nice day, officer.
We're just playing a little bit of Surge 2 here. I should probably turn down the audio a little bit there. Not for any special reason. I haven't really played almost any video games this entire week. So just, you know, something to do for Hanging with Mangg, basically. Oh yeah, this game chugs when I record it, I forgot. Fuck. Anywho, yeah. So that is what it is. I'm not gonna worry too much about it because we're just here to chat for a little bit. So yeah. Busy week, even though I was not working, on my job this week. Busy week nonetheless. Not exactly a vacation, one would say, for the most part. Yeah, so a lot of the week was just spent kind of unpacking, prepping, you know, getting furniture put in and things installed and blah, you know, all the moving joys. And then last couple days has been spent on sort of a gaming weekend with the boys, just hanging out. Nothing, I mean, it was, yeah, so it was a good weekend. You know, it's just sort of we're at that point now, we're in our 30s. We have wildly sort of differing schedules and lives and things, commitments and responsibilities and blah, blah, blah. So it's very tricky nowadays to get, you know, 6 or 7 people to all kind of stay committed to a single weekend and hanging out together for, you know, 72 hours or whatever. It's tricky.
Excuse me, can I get my toy, please? Oh, sorry. I'm Athena Gutenberg.
So sort of the halcyon days of us spending a weekend all together, all staying there the whole time and just gaming nonstop and staying up all night. I mean, just, that's in the past. It really is. That's just how it is. Not to say it wasn't a good time, but yeah, you know, you gotta temper your expectations a bit.
Can you hear me? Go to Fort Nixon. Find the plane.
So we did have some people stay a couple nights.
Hello? Can you hear me? My name is Brother Truman. I'm waiting outside.
We had a couple others stay only one night, and we had someone just sort of pop in on each day, but yeah, it was good. We definitely played some Cosmic Encounter, so that was good. We played gosh, what did we all play? Played a small amount of party stuff. We played a lot of this game called Sidereal Confluence, which was a lot of fun. Basically like this sort of sci-fi themed blend of Chinatown and Cosmic Encounter. So it's all about sort of trading with one another to get the best sort of economy going and get the most victory points. But you were all playing as different aliens with unique abilities. And yeah, I'd say that was the big hit of the weekend. We played that a couple times.
Well done. The lift should work again.
And we played a lot of Crokinole, of course. That will always be a staple. A few other things here and there. Spent some time in the hot tub. That was all good. You know, it was nice to just kind of not have to go a couple hours outside of town. You know, it was just at my house, so 10 minutes pretty much from everybody for the most part. And yeah, it was a pleasant weekend. I don't really think we'll do many like weekend kind of things in the future just because of people's different schedules, but we can definitely envision doing more just like Saturday stuff, like all day Saturday. And you know, if people want to drink and not drive home, you know, I got a couple spare bedrooms, so it's all good. You know, we'll just do that sort of pretty often.
Didn't strike first, huh? There aren't. See that? Help. Besides.
So that was good. That was good. I mean, we got pizza one night, sushi the next night. Sushi was pretty damn good, I gotta say. Very nice eel rolls. Yeah, it was a good weekend. But now, sort of back to business. For SCP last Monday, I released a video on the timeline one, 4010, I want to say. People seem to like that, although the viewer count was not over the moon. I was a little disappointed with that, but the people that watched it seemed to like it. Tomorrow I'll be releasing a video on the apotheosis, all parts combined, an hour-and-a-half long video. I don't know what people will make of that, but it exists and that's what they're gonna get, so they better like it. And then the following video, the video I'll be working on this week, I wouldn't say cheated. It is going to be a new, fresh video. I just sort of giving myself an even more extended break. Because a while back, I made a pretty lengthy video on neutralized SCPs. So SCPs that have been classified as neutralized. And the original script for that one was like an hour long. And so during kind of the recording process, I decided, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna rip this one out, this 20-minute one that was in it. I'm just gonna rip that out completely of the video, as if it never existed, and I'll just release that as its own video later whenever I need you know, an easier week. Because it's practically done. I mean, I didn't actually record it, so I do have to record it and do sort of a little change to the script because it's now a standalone thing, but other than that, it's gonna be pretty easy to put together. So I'm just kind of extending my time off a little bit more this week, just because it was still a hectic week and not everything in my house is situated. So that's it. The actual number of it, I don't remember. I want to say 3844, but that's not it. That can't be it. It's called Law of the Land, about this town that develops this anomaly where every law passed in the town becomes this like immutable law of reality, and it just becomes like completely unbreakable. So if the law is do not litter, no one in the town is like physically or mentally capable of littering. So yeah, that's what's happening this week. Over on this channel, I know I missed some uploads. I know there was not the perfect daily schedule that I'm accustomed to, and that's just because I had people over and I didn't schedule things, and yeah, it's not ideal. But we did start Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. So that is a thing that exists. That is the thing that will continue to exist. Fuck me. I haven't parried in a while, apparently. So yeah, Ratchet and Clank. I only got the one episode out, but there will be more. Do not worry. Aside from that, Dragon Quest VII. There is a bummer part about that. Is that apparently I lost a lot of the. I lost a save file for that one. I lost a few hours of progress, so I have to sort of redo it all. Fun. So I don't know. We'll I'm sure I'll get it done by the time I need to get it done for upload purposes. But other than that, Ratchet and Clank, good stuff. Not really thinking beyond that at the moment. Yeah. E3 was this week, apparently. Like, honestly, if you would have asked me last week when E3 was, I would have had no idea. I'm so out of the loop. And I've been on kind of, you know, gaming sites and sort of looking and seeing what's been announced and stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's some exciting stuff in there, no doubt, but it'll be exciting when I play them. It's pretty much where I feel. I saw a release date for Diablo 2 Resurrected in September. That's pretty good. don't know what else I saw this new Guardians of the Galaxy game that's coming out. That's basically like the Avengers game, but it's actually just single player, as Avengers should have been. And all games should be. Fuck me. Fuck me, I can't believe it. You can tell how out of gaming I am at the moment. I'm sure there were some other things announced, but off the top of my head, I'm not even sure. There was a rumor that Firaxis was working on a Marvel-themed XCOM-esque game, and that made me really giddy to hear, but I don't think that was actually announced in any way. Or something. I don't know. So, yeah, you know, I mean, like a new Rainbow Six game, I don't care about that stuff. Age of Empires 4, I don't care about that stuff. A new Forza. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, there really isn't much for me to talk about. I could go further into like the different board games I played, but I don't know who's really interested. And yeah, I guess it's just I'm just kind of it's an exciting time, no doubt about it. You know, all this moving and shit, but it's just like kind of distracting and exhausting still. So I apologize for Hanging with Mangg not being that stupendous or anything. I did discover with recording, my plan was, when I moved into this new sort of office setup, my plan was that I would have just one monitor on my desk, like a big ass ultra wide monitor, and then sort of past the monitor against the wall would be just a TV. So then I'd only need to have one monitor on my desk, and then the TV would be there if I just want to watch something in the background. The problem with one monitor for me is, though, it's really only a problem because I record and stream. Streaming, I need to see chat, even though, you know, there's rarely much there.
We need additional troops ASAP.
Get Shrek'd. There goes my epic pairing. So chat is one thing, but generally I just like to keep an eye on OBS because it has my timer and everything like that. I can see the audio levels, and I can see, you know, the actual video itself. I can see if it's stuttering. I can see if there's issues. If you just have one monitor and a full screen game, you are completely oblivious to the state of your recording and the stream or anything like that. It is just, I mean, maybe some people have that level of confidence, but I do not enjoy that. I really like to be able to monitor it. And I'm not even that professional. So as nice as the idea is for, it wouldn't have been that bad had I not sort of broken my super ultra wide. Super ultra wide, you generally can play as it's basically like having two monitors in front of you. So now that I went back to 21:9, currently I am playing it in a window with like chat on the side and OBS barely on the side, but it's not ideal. So I think what I might try is one of those sort of vertical monitor setups where you just have a vertical monitor on the side instead of a whole horizontal thing. So that way I can save a little bit on desk space, but still have a place to monitor on my monitor. Get it? Aside from all that exciting rambling, Two Brothers Play, as far as I have heard, it's still on for tonight. I have not heard otherwise. That's not a guarantee or anything, but it's been a busy time, so you know, there will definitely be a week, maybe 2 weeks in a row where it doesn't happen. Let me actually check my dates here. I got an actual like vacation coming up at the end of June. So I leave on a Friday and I come back on Thursday. So is that right? That's only 6 days. Is that right? Could that be right? I don't even know the dates of my own. Oh, I come back Friday. So Friday to Friday. Yeah, so it'll be one missed Two Brothers Play, guaranteed. Nothing I can do about it. So hopefully we do it tonight so that it's not, we don't miss twice in June. That would be devastating. But yeah, I gotta say, probably the nicest part of the entire weekend with like the sort of gaming weekend. Nicest part was probably just sitting in the hot tub and not gaming. It was just good. Fuck. Fuck. Thank you. It generally over the weekend was incredibly hot out, like nastily hot. But there was a time last night where it started to really cool down, and just sitting in that hot tub was great. So I'm glad I have that now. I'll be hanging out in there. Seems like a nice place to read. Anyways, I don't really know what else to talk about. I probably should have more to talk about, but here we are. Brilliant. So, I guess I'll just leave it there. I still have plenty to do, especially if I want to prepare for Two Brothers Play tonight. We're moving the Two Brothers Play room. We were not quite satisfied with the location, so that still needs to be set up and arranged. So I guess I'll leave it off. I mean, it's good to just check in. Alrighty. Plenty to do. My name is Mangg. It's been Hanging with Mangg. I'll see you fine folks next week.